Welcome to the amazing world.
In our previous lesson, we learned about collectivization introduced by Stalin. Today, let us understand the problems in collectivization and was it successful? What were the problems of collectivization? As we know, collectivization was introduced by Stalin, where peasants were forced to cultivate in collective farms and ownership of the profit was shared. And as we also know earlier, that the peasants followed the commune system, and as a result, the rich peasants resisted the authorities and destroyed their livestock. They did not like the system of collectivization being forced on them, and as a result, by 1931, the cattle was reduced by one third. But did Stalin look at it silently? No, he did not. And what did he do? Those who resisted collectivization were severely punished, deported, and even exiled. But why were the peasants revolting or resisting the authority? Was because they followed the commune system, and peasants were natural socialists in Russia. As a result, they resisted this forcing of collectivization on them and by Stalin. As a result, there were many individual peasants who still continued to do cultivation. They were allowed but were treated unsympathetically by Stalin. Was the problem solved even after forcing the peasants to follow collectivization? No, it was not, because the climate is not in our hands. And as a result, a bad harvest followed in 1930 to 1933. With the result of this bad harvest, there was devastating famine all over Russia. People were going hungry without food. And as a result, we see 4 million dead by 1933. And so the problem of solving the food grain shortage was not solved. By 1933, there was criticism from within the government. Party members criticized the industrial production under a planned economy, that is the 5-year plan, and also the collectivization program introduced by Stalin. But did Stalin look at it silently? No. He said that they were charged for conspiracy against socialism. And as a result, by 1939, over 2 million were in prison or in labor camps. After they were in prison, labor camps, in exile, it was found that these people were forced to give false confessions. And when they were forced to give false confessions, the result was executing them. Now, those who were executed, among them were many talented professionals. And so we realize that the programs introduced by the Russian Communist Party, be it the planned economy, the 5-year plan, yes, it did have its good effects and bad effects. Even the program of cultivization did have good and bad effects. But overall, it was not a successful economy. To summarize, the rich peasants resisted the authority and destroyed their livestock, which fell by one-third by 1931. Those who resisted collectivization were severely punished and deported or exiled. Independent cultivation was allowed, but was treated unsympathetically. Between 1930 and 33, bad harvest leading to devastating famines with 4 million deaths. Criticism from within the party about industrial production under a planned economy and a collectivization program was not treated by Stalin. He charged these critics for conspiracy against socialism, and as a result, by 1939, over 2 million were in prison or in labor camps. They were forced to give false confessions and then executed. Among them were many talented professionals. As a result, we see that the system of planned economy and collectivization wasn't fully successful. Thank you and see you in the next video.